Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and the cheapest coins anywhere, make sure you guys check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description. The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin', What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another Madden Ultimate Team video, and today we have got some big reveal news. If you guys have logged into the game, you may have already seen it, but if you guys missed my morning video, make sure you guys go and check it out. I did do a video going over the free agency promo, kind of what we could expect to see, some player predictions and stuff, and in there, I did mention how we have the Backyard Ballers final part tomorrow, but I wasn't sure when we were going to get any sort of reveals or anything today. I'm kind of hoping that we will still get some reveals tonight, maybe around like 7 p.m. Eastern time, whatever, but currently it's about 11:20 a.m. Eastern time at the time I'm making this part of the video, and there's a huge reveal in the game. I do want to give a shout out to Ben Hamilton for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. And guys, if you've not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to match your first spots at up to $100. Follow me over on Twitter. I'm always tweeting out my NBA picks. We have the MLB season coming up. We have March Madness, and I'm sure there's going to be another special, maybe a player over under half a point special, whatever, coming up very, very soon for either March Madness or the NBA playoffs, more than likely. So check out Underdog Fantasy. Follow me over on Twitter if you guys want to see my picks, and also tweet me your guys' picks, because sometimes I take your guys' advice on stuff like MMA or college basketball, stuff that I don't really watch the most, and we end up winning on it. So use code ZERK. Follow me on Twitter. Let's get into this. All right, so if you guys log in today, you may have already seen this. Let me try to back out here and see if it pops up, because I'm not sure if it's going to pop up here. And looks like no. If I move one of these around, I guess it's probably not going to pop up again. Let me try to close the game out and come back. And if it doesn't pop up, I can show you guys over on Twitter. I restarted the game and came back in, and unfortunately, it didn't pop up again. But it did pop up for me one time, and then I tweeted it out, and you guys can see it is right here. So yes, Randy Moss is coming this week twice. Now, a couple things I want to point out here. Okay, we'll get into the cornerback Randy Moss and if the card will actually be good. Spoiler, it will be very, very good. Cornerback Randy Moss is going to be a really good card. I'm going to show you guys the last time we actually got cornerback Randy Moss, because the card was super glitchy, and he actually had a golden ticket card as well. So tomorrow, on the 15th, we are getting 98 overall cornerback Randy Moss LTD. Now, as of the time that I'm recording this part of the video, okay, maybe I'll make a cut here if EA like tweets out for some reason at 1 or 2, whatever, and shows us the card. I'll just make a cut right here and show you guys the card, but I doubt they will. I feel like more than likely they're just going to wait until tonight, so I'll probably have another video late tonight, more than likely, you know, around 7:20, whatever, when EA goes ahead and tweets out. More than likely, they're going to tweet out the cornerback Randy Moss, so he is going to be getting an LTD cornerback 98 overall tomorrow with the Backyard Ballers promo. And then maybe they'll also tweet out the 2 set cards. I know last week what they did was they just tweeted out the set cards, I believe, because we had Diggs, both Diggs, as like the last time they did a Tuesday reveal on Monday night. But with them showing the LTD, you have to think they're going to tweet out Randy and then probably the 2 set cards. I will have a video tonight if they do that. Even if they just show off cornerback Randy Moss, I might make a video just on the cornerback Moss, because it's going to be a good card. But then on top of that, on Saturday with Ultimate Legends, we get wide receiver Randy Moss. Now, one thing I want to point out though, right? So you notice that they're both 98 overalls, but on the left side, it says LTD, and on the right, it doesn't. So this has people wondering, did overalls go up, and are the set cards now going to be 98 overalls come Saturday? I think that might be the case, because you would imagine they would also say LTD for the Ultimate Legend if it was an LTD. So I think that we might be seeing an overall escalation this weekend, and ULs are about to be 98 overalls, and that means that the LTD, whoever it is a 99. So double Randy Moss week, cornerback Moss tomorrow, wide receiver Moss on Saturday. A lot of people are wondering, okay, well, cornerback Randy Moss sounds pretty good, right? He's 6'4". How good can the card actually be? Well, we don't know exactly, but I'm just going to showcase for you guys the last time that we got cornerback Randy Moss in the game, which has been a couple of years. I believe this is actually from Madden 18, if I recall correctly. I just went to my old videos and got screenshots of the cards as I was comparing them in the auction house. You guys can see we had a zero chill LTD out of position cornerback Randy Moss. Now, a couple things I want to mention though. Number one, that's only a 93 overall. The Moss we're getting tomorrow is a 98. And number two, obviously cards this year have been juiced. Like, their stats have been really, really good. So you can't just add +5 to everything on this cornerback Randy Moss and expect that to be the stats on this one, because honestly, this 98 overall Moss could be definitely way better than just +5. But this is Randy Moss. Of course, he's 6'4". He had 94 speed. He had 93 acceleration, 91 agility, 93 man, 89 zone, 86 press, 90 play rec, and 93 catching. So let's just say they keep it somewhere relatively close here, right? And in terms of block shed, hit power, tackling, all that, I don't really know what to expect. Probably not the greatest, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll juice him up, right? Maybe they'll make him absolutely crazy. And with Moss here, if you add +5 to him, and again, I think it could be way better than just that, his man coverage would have been a 98, his zone coverage would have been a 94, and it would have been about 91 press. So that's the thing with this Moss, and I will go over the cornerback Stefon Diggs with you guys so you guys can see his stats real quick, because I'd imagine Moss would be better than that. But if you guys did play Madden 18, then you know, not only did we get this 93 overall Moss, but we also got a cornerback, Randy Moss, as a golden ticket. Now, this was a 99 overall, and it was a GT, so, you know, some of the stats on it were specifically boosted, whatever. However, maybe this is actually kind of what we can expect to see tomorrow. 98 versus 99 overall. This card had 98 zone, 96 press, 95 play rec, 94 man, 98 speed, 97 excel. If this card came out tomorrow, oh man, this would go crazy. I just want you guys to keep in mind, this is cornerback Stefon Diggs, who was only 6 feet tall, and they made him pretty solid, right? His block shed, hit power, tackling, all that, 90 tackling, 87 hit power, 87 block shed, 95 zone, 96 man. He's got 96 speed and 96 excel. You would have to think, number one, right? Moss is going to be a 98, so he's going to be one higher overall, and it's Randy Moss. They are going to juice him up. So I absolutely think that, at least in terms of coverage-wise, with speed and all that, that cornerback Moss is going to be better. When it comes to block shed, hip power, tackling, I don't really know what they're going to do in that situation, but cornerback Moss is about to be one of the best corners in the game tomorrow. Unless they just completely mess up the card, which I hope is not the case. But aside from cornerback Moss, as I told you guys, we have wide receiver Randy Moss coming as well. So Randy Moss, his highest overall card in the game right now is a 93 overall, and he's going to be a 98, which it doesn't say LTD, so I'm guessing that, you know, you'll be able to take that 98 overall, and he won't be as expensive as if he was an LTD, which is great news to power him up. Boom, he's gonna be a 99 overall. So Randy Moss at a 98. Let's just add +5 to everything here. He should have at least 97 speed base. My guess is he probably will. Maybe they'll make him 96 speed base, so that way you'll power him up, have the 2 deep route specialists, boom, 99 speed. But I think he should be 97 speed base. It's Randy Moss. Same thing with acceleration, probably 97. Catching traffic, it's gonna be, you know, about 96, probably 95. Get the route running up there. You're gonna be able to get him the 99 deep route running. Hopefully they really juice up the short and medium route running, but more than likely he's going to be about 93 for both of those. And then after the catch, he's got 90 change direction, 86 juke move. So again, hopefully that would be kind of increased a little bit. But double Randy Moss week. You guys let me know down below what you think about it. Cornerback Moss coming, wide receiver Moss coming as well. To be honest, weirdly enough, I think I'm more excited for cornerback Randy, and I don't really know why. I think it's just more so that there are a lot of good wide receivers in the game, and, you know, those big jump ball receivers like Randy and Calvin Johnson, whatever, they can be very glitchy, but also players like Cooper Kupp, who I don't really use as a jump ball guy. I really like him. I really like a lot of my wide receivers, and I just feel like cornerback Moss is going to be so much fun out there on defense, and it's going to be really glitchy. And on top of that, like I showed you guys, he got a GT last time he was in the game. Why would somebody not make him a golden ticket this year? I mean, it just makes perfect sense. So with that being said, guys, hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like video. And of course, hit that sub button down below. Double Randy Moss week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.